Ayo, what's good? Hope everyone is having a good day. Hope you all enjoyed my last video. Today we have a quick one on why home cooked food is anabolic. This is going to apply to a minority of people who just fucking refuse to eat their parents' cooking because they go to the gym now and they think that every meal has to be fucking broccoli and rice and whatever. Also, maybe learn to cook. Okay. There are a few pieces of cope that come up when this suggestion is posed. Number one is that, but it has too much fat, because usually when people cook at home, they put butter or oil in the pan, and that's seen as a bad thing by some people who aren't very clued up on the benefits of fat. Fats are essential for your testosterone. This is widely known. They're very good for bulking, as they have anywhere from 100 to 130 calories per tablespoon. And they also just make shit taste nice, right? There's a massive difference between, let's say, mashed potatoes that have like half a stick of butter and a full stick. We all know which one's going to be better. Anyone who knows anything about cooking will know this. And also, Megan from Team 30 Alpha, if you know that YouTube channel, you know that that guy knows his fucking shit. And he also says that fats are underrated for hypertrophy, for testosterone, for all that good shit that you want. If you're from a Mediterranean family, you will probably mostly cook with olive oil. You should spam that shit on as much stuff as you can. It's very good for you. It's an unsaturated fat. It has a bunch of calories. Makes everything taste a lot nicer. If you're from somewhere like Germany, France, and the Balkans, then butter and animal fats are more common. You shouldn't spam that on everything as much as you would olive oil, because they're saturated fats. Bit of a cholesterol problem, even though that's a massive meme. If you eat 3 eggs a day, you're gonna fucking have a heart attack and die. That's a big meme. You shouldn't be as worried about cholesterol as most people make it out to be, but you should still be a bit more careful and conservative in how much you have that, but they're still very good for you, so go right ahead. The time when you should actually be a lot more careful is when you see any non-stick spray, fucking like Pam, whatever, that isn't actual oil, is just some shit you spray out of a can. That's not very good. If you see any plastic cheese like fucking Kraft singles or something being used, you should probably be very careful with that. That's not real. It's just a figment of your imagination. It's not the best for you. Or any trans fats. Trans fats are less common to use in cooking, but they're common in things that you would buy from a store that are already prepackaged. The thing you want to look out for is always look at the ingredients label if you buy any like fucking pastry or whatever from a store. If it has anything hydrogenated, just avoid it, because that's basically code for trans fat. And even though it might say 0 grams of trans fat, there's a margin of error that the USDA allows. That basically means that they can still have some trans fat. It's just a very trace amount that's still not good for you, but they don't have to put it on the label. So if you see anything hydrogenated, or again, if you use any fucking Kraft singles or any Pam cooking spray, whatever, it's time to have a talk with whoever is responsible for making the food. It's time to explain to them this is not the best way of doing it. And also, it's time to take a bit of responsibility and maybe start cooking for yourself. That was cope number 1. Cope number 2 is, it has too many calories, bro. I need a cut. I'm 5'11", 132. I'm so fat. A few points here. Point number 1, you're running push-pull legs at an LA Fitness, not even in LA. Shut the fuck. Point number 2, your great-grandmother literally had to play fucking prop hunt with the, like, USSR border guards, whatever, to, like, hop the border somewhere to get out of East Germany. I don't know. Hop the border from Mexico. I don't fucking know. Like, survive the Vietnam War or whatever, to pass on your family's recipes, and you're just here being ungrateful and being like, oh, well, it has too many calories, I'm gonna get fat. Bro, just fucking eat more. I mean eat less, sorry, lol. If you actually do need a cut, just eat less of the food. Most likely, you don't even need a cut right now. If you're in your first, I don't know, however many years of your training, just don't be a chicken, broccoli, rice spammer when there could be an entire country's tradition on your plate. Please. Okay, thank you. And that's me when I purposefully appeal to emotion over the internet, because that's what I just did. And this is a Bald on Me Man Instagram post. Supports my argument very well. Okay. Here's the only reasonable argument someone could make for not eating their home-cooked food which is American Parents Omega Lol. If the cooking in your household consists of...
I will have one McDonald's, please. One McDonald's. One Donald. Give me Donald, hello?
Or tons of frozen shit, tons of microwave shit, and just general crimes against humanity where the ingredients may not be the worst, but like the way that they're prepared is just absolutely disgusting. Avoid it. Try to make your own money either from a part-time job, whatever, or just fucking, I don't know, like sell shit if you're very, I don't know, just like, or if money isn't an issue, just ask for money to buy your groceries. That's even simpler. And then you can learn how to cook. You can learn a lot about that on YouTube. That's pretty much, okay, that's a story for another day. But basically I learned everything I know about cooking, which you will see in other videos on YouTube. The best sources for this, just trust me, I spent so much fucking time learning this and actually cooking in real life. Trust me, the best sources to learn are from Gordon Ramsay's older videos. So not the newer ones where he's like, kill yourself! Not those, but like the older ones from like 2012 and documentaries and whatever, the shit that has very good information. Joshua Weissman is a wonderful YouTuber. When you look at his older videos, he really, really knows his shit, but his, unfortunately, his newer videos consist of him making gay jokes and replicating fast food, restaurant dishes, so, I don't know, you could learn something from that, I guess. You could learn how to make gay jokes, but his older videos actually teach you how to cook. Guga Foods, by far, is the best steak making channel, if you like steak, like me. Yeah. Guga is your man. The reason I put Guga Foods non-retarded experiments is because he does a lot of like very, very stupid, like, okay guys, I dry aged this Wagyu, and obviously you're not gonna do that practically. So if you again go back on his channel, his older videos as well, there's gonna be a bunch of useful information about how to handle, how to prepare, just how to fucking sear a steak properly, whatever. Basics with Babish is very, very good for learning anything. That's probably where I would start. Binging with Babish is like, I don't know, it's like he just makes very specific meals. They're probably not very practical, although they're still very good and you can learn some stuff from it. Stick to the playlist Basics with Babish on his YouTube channel. Basically, just all of these YouTubers, just go to their fucking older videos, all of the ones that I mentioned before, and then here's where we get to the part where everyone from here on is basically about teaching you. They're not really like personalities as much as Babish or like Gordon Ramsay is. So all their videos are gonna be pretty good. Ethan Klabowski is one. He looks like a Hungarian, I don't know, Hussad, if you know what that is. That he looks cool, and he gives very good advice. Not another cooking show. Yeah, all these last guys are basically clones of each other, but it's fine because they do like different foods. So for example, Not Another Cooking Show does a lot of Italian stuff. It's very tasty if you're into that. The last two are specifically fitness YouTubers, not fitness, like fitness cooking YouTubers. Damo especially has very good meal prep videos that are very, very useful and pretty cheap, and he has higher calorie and lower calorie versions. So whether you need to bulk or cut, he's your guy. Just alert if you he makes a lot of gay jokes. He makes a lot of gay jokes. I find them very funny, but if you don't, then I guess don't watch his videos. Last point, do not make whatever anabolic shit Greg Doucette $150 cookbook recipes. They probably also taste like ass in addition to not having any micronutrients. And if your ancestors saw that food, they would probably start a raid or something. They would get very angry. So yeah, that was the video. And remember to don't do this. Kill yourself! Okay. Peace.